Hi, I'm Mo Johnson. I am the publisher of this website, freelivingtrustinformation.com. I also publish estateplanninghub.com, a related website, and I hope you've been following my story there. I recently, my grandmother passed away a couple months ago, and I was appointed the executor of her estate and the trustee of her living trust. And so I have been going through the process of probating her estate, settling her living trust, and it's been an interesting experience. I've learned a lot. I've enjoyed it, actually. It's been fun actually doing these things rather than just talking about them or studying them. But I think I've learned a lot, and I share a lot of information over on that website. I hope you'll check that out. But I wanted to come here and post this video just to communicate to people how valuable I have found her living trust to be. And I'm so grateful that we did a living trust. And I think I have probably underestimated the value of a living trust in the past. There's still some people that it doesn't make sense for, but I think more people should have it than do. And here's why. The biggest thing is I was able to pay bills. When she became incapacitated, I was able to pay medical bills. A property tax bill came through that I was able to pay. Lots of, just paying her regular run-of-the-mill utility bills. Then when she passed away, there were funeral expenses to be paid. I mean, all of this were substantial costs, and if we had not had that living trust, I don't know how those bills would have been paid. And it would have been a crisis of some sort, for the family. Someone would have had to step forward, and I suppose out of their pocket, written those checks and maybe been reimbursed later. But goodness, it was so much better to do it this way, and the living trust made that simple. The other thing is the house was in the living trust, and so I've been able to put her house up for sale right away. If it wasn't in the trust, it just would have been stuck. It would have had to go through the probate, and I would have been able to do anything at all until I was appointed as executor by the probate court. The living trust has also saved some taxes. About, I don't know, maybe $500 worth of probate taxes that would have had to be paid if those assets that we put into the trust had to go through probate. I also am able to make an initial distribution to the heirs much more quickly than I would have been able to do if I'd had to wait to go through the probate process. I would say the biggest mistake that was made so far was not putting enough into the living trust. We were trying to get her stocks and mutual funds into the living trust. That's a whole long story in and of itself that I'll share on the other website. A lot of lessons were learned there, but the biggest thing for various reasons, it just didn't happen in time before she died. So as a result, the stocks were stuck there in her probate estate again, and I haven't been able to sell them until I got appointed as executor, and then I was finally able to sell them just a couple days ago. All the meantime, it's been more than 2 months now that everyone's been on pins and needles, worried that the stock market's going to plummet, and wanting to sell those stocks so that we didn't have to worry about that. So, that one thing added significant stress to the process, and so, the biggest thing I've learned so far is to move as much into that living trust as you can before the owner of the living trust passes away. Okay, so 2 points I'm trying to make with this video. Number one, if you don't have a living trust already, think long and hard about it. There's a lot of great benefits to it. And number two, I hope you'll follow along over at Estate Planning Hub. I'm excited about learning a lot as I go through the process and sharing it with you. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you over at Estate Planning Hub. Bye.